yeah. So you were saying about yeah.
Yeah. So what we do is, if you can educate a disabled child, and they're not going to be dependent on donations. And as most NGOs, only about 30% of the donations actually come to the final destination. We started Pink Balloon, so we can grab those kids at an early age and educate them. And we really go into it full-hearted. And what I can give is, I go there, I make sure that, you know, of that dollar donated, a dollar gets there, if not more, because some of my own money goes in there as well. And it's important to us that those children get a chance. If you go to those classrooms right now, there's absolutely nothing there. There's really nothing there. They have 71 disabled children at the Ilboru school, 45 of which are mentally disabled. They don't have toys, they don't have benches, they don't have tables. And so through the Pink Balloon, we've been able to donate them tables, chairs, toys. And a friend of mine did a tea party in England. She's bringing me £400 worth of specialised learning toys and stuff. So it's amazing. So, and I check up, I follow up on it, I go there. I know when money's being misspent. We never actually give money, we only give things, and that's the success of it, I think. You know, we're just a very small organisation, and we're doing it for those children, and I think that makes all the difference, you know. Ni mzuri sana ni mtoto maridadi
Lakini mama umeshaanza kushika mtoto sasa?
Mimi hamna, mimi bado kabisa najua kushika mtoto, nataka ya kwangu wenyewe sasa.
And can you tell me a little bit about this man, the teacher, about
yeah, Loy Yamat is amazing. Loy is a Maasai who's dedicated his whole entire life to educating disabled children, and he started like a small trust on his own, which isn't really going anywhere. So these are people, I call them my silent heroes. They are absolutely amazing, but they have no international voice. So even though they want to do so much, this man didn't even have a laptop, he had no internet connection, they don't even have electricity at the school. So I pay the electricity, which is $10 a month, and we've got him a laptop. He's now on the internet, he has an email address, and through me, I don't do the hard work he does, but I have a voice internationally. And it's amazingly easy to raise the funds because people believe, they know I'm the person in the middle, and I think that's really, really important, that you have someone on the ground that goes and checks. You know, spending money is really easy, but making sure it gets spent properly and that it's still there 3 months later, that's the hard bit, you know. So I think all the people who donate loads and loads of money is fantastic, but you need someone on the ground that's actually going to make sure it's spent properly. So that's my role, and I'm very strict, and if something gets misspent, then I'm incredibly upset, and if a book is missing, then I'm even more upset. So yeah, so you know, and they know that, and what I try and do is, if a teacher's having a difficulty, instead of them trying to take the money in a not good way, I say, just tell me what it is you need, and then I'll consider it. If it's a sensible thing and that will make you focus more on your work, then I'll consider it, you know, maybe from my own funds, maybe from Shanga funds. And so Loy needs to finish his house, and Loy's house now has a roof on it, so that's great, you know. So Loy can now relax and focus on other things, and I think those are really important steps. So we get away from bureaucracy, we get away from corruption, we have an open dialogue, and things that come out are just amazing, and they know what they want, and they're sick of being told what they want, and so we support them with what they want. And so many institutions come here, build big schools and all, they don't know how to manage them, and so what we do is we work with the government. We don't want to embarrass the government, let's support them, let's make it work together. What they can't do, we can, you know, and that's how the Pink Balloon works. And you know, we've only been around for 11 months with the Pink Balloon, but we've managed to make such a big change. And there's a tiny little school in a fishing village on the Tanzanian coast, and 369 children, no school books, not one. And so they're following in their parents' footsteps of dynamite fishing, because that's the only source of income they'll ever have. And if you give them an education, they can become lawyers, they can become teachers, they don't have to bomb the reefs anymore, you know. So we've managed to buy enough school books for two children to share. So that's been really great, you know. So we go in and see where it's really necessary, we get the things, we give them the things, not the money, and then we follow up, you know. So simple recipe.